See, as I said to you before, when we used to play, this tournament was the prime one where all the big stars used to come and join, and they exhibit their talent, and the people who come and watch this Durand, they watch the whole Indian team and almost all the players. They know who, and the teams were selected. The national teams were selected mostly in these type of tournaments. If we say Durand, Rovers, these are the top tournaments which we had those days. So now it is coming again back to that frame of thing. The Durand is coming back again with the same flavor. Like all the top players are going to perform at one stage. They are going to meet each other at one stage. I think it's like a Durand reborn for me. Like when all the best teams in the Indian contingent going to participate in the Durand Cup in 2020. See, playing in a Durand was much bigger for us in those days. It was much above than ISL for us those days, because the passion involved in that tournament was much bigger, and it was in the capital of Delhi, where all those football fans used to throng in, and they used to chant the names because they know each and every individual player which was playing on those days. So it was really great, and it was an atmosphere which was closer with the crowd and with the atmosphere there. So it was one of the best tournaments I think I have played in my lifetime, and I cannot forget whenever I played for the bank team against some big teams like East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, and those teams were from Kerala, Kerala Police was there. So all the best players from the national team, all the top players used to be in the tournament. So it was also a get together for us all, not only in the national team but also in the tournament. So it was a fantastic atmosphere which we used to have in the tournament. And the way the tournament was conducted was so good. It was disciplined. It was an army one. There were a lot of memories runs to us when it comes to Durand, and it was all the stalwarts. I think nobody in that era, without touching Durand, they would have touched the national team. So that was the case when it comes to Durand. For me, being a player is always more beautiful. You can score goals, you can do whatever you want, what you feel on the pitch, rather than standing outside the pitch expecting things to happen. You make the things happen. So being a player is something much more fruitful. It's always now when you come stand outside the pitch, now when things in that area where we used to create things, where we used to do many things, if it doesn't happen, it gets frustrated sometimes being as a coach. But I think coaching is different and playing is different, but moreover, if I say the players, they are the luckiest one on in this world, playing football, playing their expressing their passion on the field, doing all the things which they want to do. So I think being a player is much more fruitful than being a coach. But being a coach is like mentoring and being a fatherly figure. It is a different approach. You get different satisfaction here, but at the same time it is difficult to do things sometimes. When it comes to be done on the field, it is not possible being as a coach, but we make others do. If somebody does it what you expect, then that is the most satisfaction part in the coaching part. But I think being as a player is much more fruitful than being a coach. See, our fans have been great when they were there with us, when they were not there with us. they were the best ones, because I know, like, we were struggling 2 years back, not in the picture, but when Owen Cole came, and they lifted us. These fans, they are the ones who get the best out of the players sometimes, not even the coach. Like, these fans, their commitment to the team, their involvement to the team on the ground puts these players to give their maximum. So I think they play a very important part, and they have been playing an important part, and I feel that they will keep on playing the important part, through which I think Chennai FC will gain the success.